Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today is a day 17 and the problem is surrounded regions. So given a 2D board containing character X and character O, the letter O, capture all the regions surrounded by X. A region is captured by flipping all O's into X is that surrounded region. So here we have example 1 which is XXX and O, and after running your function the word should be, so all O's which is surrounded by X in the 4 direction is converted to X, while the O which is not surrounded by all X in 4 direction which is not changed. So surrounded regions shouldn't be on the border, which means that any O on the order of the board are not flipped to X. Any O that is not the border and it is not connected to an O on an border will be flipped to X. Two cells are connected if they are adjacent cells connected horizontally or vertically. So here the thing is, if any of the cell here this is on the border, so it will not flip, and this cell is are not connected to the border cell O, so they are to flip. If they are like, if this X is replaced to O, then there will be no cell O will be flip. So let me explain the approach here. We will use a simple DFS search here and replace the character. So we will do the DFS in the surrounding region. Why? Because we have to check all the surrounded region O first and mark them with some dummy character, let's say P, and not after that we will replace all the O which are not directly connected with the border O's. And so here we will run the DFS on the first row first, and then the first row, and then the last row, and the first column and the last column here. So whenever we find the O, then we have to run the DFS on this. So here we found the O, we will run the DFS and convert this O to in some temporary variable which is here P, and then we will call the DFS in the 4 directions vertically and surround. So from this O we will go in this direction, this direction, this direction, which is surround satisfy the property, while we can't go, this is out of boundary. So this 3 direction we will check, if it is O then we will go inside, otherwise we get out. Once we done with this DFS for all the surrounded borders and converted all O in P, then we will first convert all the O into the X which are not directly surrounded. So here these 3 O's, so these 3 O's will be converted to X. So here this is converted to X. Now we will revert back the temporary variable, the O we assign to P, and then we convert it back to O. So this is very simple problem on the DFS approach. So let's start the implementation. So for implementation, first get the number of rows, which is, let me use the sort for this board instead of vote to make it faster recording. So it should be v dot length, and we will check if m is equals to 0, we just simply return. We don't have to do any processing because there is no rows and column. And then we will get int n is equals to v of 0 dot length. So this is what we got, the number of rows and number of columns. So based on the algorithm, we will run first to the int I is equal to 0, I less than m, which is which is n, so number of columns, and I plus plus. So we are running for the first row and column. In that case we will check if first row and column, so this in the 0th, this is the first row and this is the all the column which is going from 0 to n. If this is equals to character O, then we will call the method DFS, and then we will pass the board first B and the ij, which is 0 comma I, and this is. So once we pass this to DFS, and we have to write the DFS method here. Let's write the first DFS method here now, which is the void and DFS. That method will get the char array, that 2D array of board B, and int x and int y, indexes of the column cell, and the that's it. And now we will check if this x is greater than equal to 0 and x should be less than border dot length, and y should also be greater than or equal to 0, and by should also be less than the first number of columns length, and the border of x comma y is should be O. So character should be a character O. If it is, then we will replace the current cell board x comma y with the temporary character, this is P, and we will call the DFS in the 4 direction, DFS with board x plus 1 comma y 1 direction, second is just in y plus 1, third is x minus 1, and the fourth is y minus 1. So this is what we call the DFS in 4 direction. Once we done with this, and if we don't satisfy this condition, we just simply has to return here. So this is our basic implementation of DFS code here. So now we already called for the first row, and we can also call the same for the last row in the same loop here, b of, so that should be m minus 1 comma, this should be I again, which is equals to character O, and we have to call DFS passing board and the m minus 1 and the I. So this is for the, this is one is for first row and this one is for last row. Now we have to write the same for the columns. So let's copy this. So change this to this. Now this loop should go till the m number of rows, and here it should be, this should be constant, 0th column, first column, and I is very here, and the same condition here. Now we need to pass the I, and here it's a 0 fix. So this is for first column, and now for the last column is, this should be n minus, no, this should be fixed, which is I variable, and this should be, column should be fixed with last column n minus 1. Similarly we have to pass here I and here n minus 1. So this is for the last column. So this be done with the surrounded boundary region. Now once we done with the all the DFS, we have to run again for all the cells and check if it is O, we have to replace with X, and if it is P, we have to replace back it with the O. So now for int I is equals to 0, I less than m number of rows, and I plus plus, then for int j is equals to 0, j less than n, j plus plus, then we will check if it is, if the character in board of I comma j is O. If it is O, which is surrounded by all the X, then we have to change it to b of I comma j is equals to X. So this is we done. Now another thing, we have to replace back our P. If this character is P, we have to replace back with the O, and that's it. So this is the implementation. Let's compile our code. So it is compiled and we are getting the correct answer. So let's try one more custom test case for different matrix. So for I am trying to go 0, this one is the border one. Now I am replacing this to O. Let's see, all should be the same. So answer, there will be no O will replace with X. So we are getting correct. Yeah. So let's submit our solution, which is accepted. So the time complexity of this, so here this is the bigger part we are doing, we are scanning all the cells. So the time complexity is O of mn, where m is number of rows and n is number of columns, and the space is, we are just using constant, space complexity is constant of 1. We are not considering the college stack, recursion college stack. Thank you. If you like my solution, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel